Charlie investigate, they're gonna find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe. Andrew's spoiled, Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're gonna find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's it up to me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.
The World Cup represents one of the ultimate sporting accomplishments, steeping nations in glory and paving the way for new legends of the game. It also signifies a coming together of the world during turbulent times and champions sport as a vehicle for peace and tolerance. But the World Cup contains its share of controversies and inconsistencies, and has struggled with the corruption within its organising body. Perhaps football is simply too big a business to represent anything other than itself. So does the World Cup need reform, or is the sporting spectacle enough? Where did the World Cup come from, and why is it so important? What does it mean to be a World Cup winner? And should we look to world championships in other sports to represent the coming together of humanity? To help me answer some of these questions, I'm joined by Charlie Milner. Who World Cup like this? Who World Cup like this? Flawless.
Is that a song? Is that like Shout, Let It All Out?
Who World Cup like this? Who World Cup like this?
I've got
Flawless.
bed hair, and you don't care about me.
Who World Cup like this? Who World Cup like this?
Why
Flawless.
won't you
You know this song?
my wife?
No, it's Beyonce classic. Who World Cup like this?
Isn't it Playboy Carti?
Who World Cup like this? Flawless.
Would that not be Playboy Carti?
There is, yeah. Well, that he also has a song called "Woke Up Like This."
It's an absolute banger.
It's a horrible song, I think.
Why?
I think it's awful. I listened to it the other day.
We differ on music.
We do
that's
differ
fine.
on music,
And we'll down upon my music.
and we'll leave it at that.
We will investigate music at some point. That's going to
Who
be
woke up
callous
like
episode.
this? I woke up like this. Beyonce. I woke up like this. You've never heard that?
No. I mean, I
What are
don't
you
trust
doing?
Beyonce. I think she's complicit in a lot of stuff, actually. To get to where she is, Andrew, you got to do some bad stuff.
I don't trust Beyonce either, particularly.
But you like her mouth.
But I World
in the
Cup like this
music way.
might be the best pun this podcast has ever seen.
I woke up like this.
I woke up like this.
I World Cup like
I'm
this.
joined by Charlie Milner. Who World Cup like this? Who World Cup like this? Flawless. Charlie, do you like the World Cup?
I adore the World Cup, Andrew.
Do you?
All of them.
All of the World Cups.
Yeah, we're not just going to... This episode will not just be about football.
No.
It would be remiss of us to not mention other world competitions, like the bog swimming of Wales.
Precisely.
Or the wife carrying of Finland.
Let's not ruin all of the punchlines
No.
for the end of the podcast.
I mean, let them have a bit of cheese to be getting on with.
Right, give them the piece of cheese.
Here you go. This is a bit of Gouda. Do not eat it all at once, and we will know if you have.
On Investigates, we love the weird and wonderful, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We don't just love the, oh, look, this thing's happening in town. Everybody look. No. We're looking further afield. So
But we're not just kooky for the sake of it, Andrew.
no, there's a point to our silliness.
There's a line as well.
And it's a celebration of the absurd
Yes. Without taking the piss.
without taking the fucking mick.
We'll go to a competition and we're like, nah, this is all a bit of hoo-ha for the sake of looking a bit kooky.
Exactly.
We'll be off in our car.
And we've got some staunch opinions on the bog snorkelling competition that happens in Wales, and we'll get to that at the end of the episode,
We
which
will.
is your bit of cheese to nibble on.
Enjoy this.
Gnaw
now.
at that cheese whilst we talk.
Yeah, I enjoy the World Cup. Well, I'll start on the Football World Cup. I had to take a bit of a time out from the Football World Cup because I enjoyed it a bit too much.
So once every 4 years was too much for you. So how many World Cups did you take?
I took a World Cup off
You took a World Cup off,
in 2018.
right? Because you enjoyed it.
Because I DM'd. I was messaging Messi on Facebook in 2014.
Are you joking?
No. Let's zoom in on that, Matt.
Charlie.
This is quite
Right, this is from Leo Messi business
this is-
chat. This isn't
He hasn't-
from Leo Messi.
No, this is to Messi. He hasn't opened it.
Leo
but it is
Messi
delivered.
business chat with Charlie Milner, 13th of July 2014 at 11:14. How old were you?
I would have been 18.
That is so old. Charlie
I was
says
just up to uni.
that is so old. Charlie's message. I know you must be. Well, just set up what happened at Leo.
I think
Leo
they
Messi.
lost in the final
I think
to
they did.
someone.
Yeah.
I blocked it out.
Germany beat them in
Germany
extra
beat 'em.
time.
Matt is going to be our football correspondent because he knows far
That's a
more
fact check.
about football than either of us.
What are
but
we calling him?
Matt Foot?
Matt Fitz VAR trick.
Matt Fitzpatrick.
What's
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Matt Fitz hat trick?
So the message reads to Leo, I know you must be feeling depressed about the World Cup, but I thought I'd just say that you're still the king and you have played amazingly. Don't be sad. There's always 2018. Big love, several kisses. Did he win in 2018?
No.
The year after he won, or the 4 years
Just
after
now
he
he's
won.
won.
Okay, what the fuck is going through your head as an 18-year-old boy? I know, but apparently there's been a trends, online trends as they're called, where girlfriends have found messages that boys have sent to like footballers,
And they're
and
kind of
they're like this.
cheating?
Do you think you're cheating?
No, but
with
is
that
it kind of
message?
romantic or is it?
It's exactly like that message. What do you think? Do you think it's cheating?
I don't know. I thought maybe
I think it's obviously not cheating. No,
the way you framed it was like they found some like dick pics to.
that's all.
Sven
That's
Goran
all in
Eriksson.
your head. That's all you.
Fair enough.
I said they found messages with.
I struggle with guilt. I struggle with a lot of guilt.
Clearly. And were they doing a bad thing? Is that cheating? It's not, but it's aggressive
ideal.
sincerity.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to worry about Lionel Messi's feelings about this because I'm sure he hasn't seen it.
Well, we can't say for
We
certain.
can't say for certain, although it does say unread.
He might have been in bed kind of scrolling and that
Yeah.
might have genuinely helped him.
Might have popped up, yeah.
It seems
if he's got
unlikely.
notifications turned on for message requests.
I mean, he's basically non-verbal. Have you seen the videos of him
Yeah.
sort of stimming?
yeah, he's named after Lionel Richie.
Richie.
That's
Yeah.
bizarre, isn't it?
He actually is the perfect temperament to be so obscenely under scrutiny and famous character-wise. You can't really do better than basically being a kind of small Teletubby.
Yeah, he's
There's-
just kind of a boy, isn't he?
He's just there's nothing other than a kind of very odd giggle on him. Really,
Is he autistic?
I think he might have. I think
he's gotta be- is he
he's got
not-
Crohn's, right, Andrew?
Did he mention at one point that he was maybe on the spectrum? Matt, football correspondent and Googler as well.
What's the worst
Okay.
thing? What would it like? What would he have that would turn you off him?
Cannibalism.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, I'm a cannibal.
For me,
And I ain't talking about eating up the skills on the football pitch. I'm talking about people's legs.
it's pitykeratolysis. If he's got that, I'll be.
What's that?
It's something I had. Have I not told you about this?
Pitykeratolysis. Is it the lump in your boobs?
I don't have that.
You had boob lump. Don't lie to
I
me.
had boob lump through puberty. That
Yeah.
was pubertal
Pubertal
gynecomastia.
gynecomastia.
And that was a different time, Andrew.
What else did you have?
Pitykeratolysis. It's basically kind
Foot?
of it's essentially trench foot because I don't know what I was living in a kind of warehouse and it's not the warehouse's fault. It's my fault.
Yes.
You're responsible for yourself.
You're
and for the
responsible
things
for your
that
own
you say.
feet.
You definitely are.
In the modern world, it is absolutely unacceptable to get trench foot. If you're living
Well, it's
in...
actually called Matt. Could you Google? It's okay. So trigger warning for anyone who has that kind of hole condition where you hate holes.
Yeah.
Pitykeratolysis. It looks awful. The only symptom is that it stinks.
Gross. You had holes in your feet like
I had
that.
holes in my feet, and I sent.
Gross.
But there was something about it that I liked. I don't know. I can't explain.
I
it.
get the whole thing. It does. There's something about holes and things
You
like
like?
that. No, well, it's all.
It kind of turns me on. It's
Yeah.
Like, it's like I want to get in there.
It's a bit like why I like quite fucked films because it's horrible, but something in me is going, oh, let me see it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to touch it. Do you know what I mean?
It's just from not drying your feet. But my mate,
You didn't dry your feet. For how long were you not drying your feet?
it must have been months.
Second question, why were your feet so wet?
I don't know. I think I was outside a lot.
Without shoes?
Well, with shoes, but they weren't clean and they were wet.
Right. Well, they're porous shoes. I
Porous
imagine.
shoes.
You look at I
Amphibious
mean,
shoes.
you end up looking a bit like a sponge, so it's kind of the perfect
It makes
disease.
sense. You kind of become. You are what you do.
Foot.
You are what you feet.
You are what you stand
You are
on.
what you feet.
You are what you feet. Why is that good?
Because you are what
Oh,
you
you
eat.
eat. It rhymes with... My apologies,
It's
Charlie's
perfect.
bang on for this podcast.
Why is that good? Arguably, it's not, Andrew.
But
My mate. Also, I showed my friend that I had pitykeratolysis. Pitykeratolysis. Can we all say it, please?
And together, pitted
Pitykeratolysis.
keratolysis.
Matt, please.
Matt, you didn't engage with that.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Pitted
keratolysis.
It's good to say it, isn't it? It opens up the room more.
It's kind of like you know how you do re mi fo sa.
Why is it
for your
anything
song,
like that?
Before you sing, it's just
Yeah.
got all of the. It's got all areas of your mouth covered, really.
Right.
Pitykeratolysis.
What's the word
Pitted
when you say it comes from the back of your mouth to the front of your mouth? Matt, please.
It's a diphthong.
Excuse me?
I think it's a diphthong.
Diphthong?
Wait, no, diphthong is when a sound goes from one sound to another in one vowel.
like
Not vowel,
sow,
one,
like
one
a sow,
sound.
like a female pig.
I just love you to use Google. Do you know what I mean? I just love you to go on the
I'm
internet.
quite happy for him to free
You
free
see,
wheel.
we can't all free will. We can't all just improvise and
Free-
work anything
Free
out.
wheel.
Free will. What did I say?
Free wheel.
Free will. What did I say?
What did wheel do?
What did will do? What did I say?
Free wheel.
Free the wheel.
And free the pum pum.
Crisp.
Crisp. I can't say that word.
Crisp.
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 Is that from the back? Crisp.
Yeah, think about it, yeah.
Crisp.
Well, that's amazing, actually.
And then from the back, from the front to the back, please.
Perks.
Crisp. Crisp. I can't say, but
Crisp.
if I can say crisp, but if I add an S, I can't say crisps.
Berserk. Berserk. It works backwards. Berserk. Berserk.
What?
Berserk.
Berserk. Yeah?
Berserk.
Berserk.
Crisp. Berserk. Guys, you're not gone bloody mad.
Don't change the channels.
Don't call your provider. We
You're going to call your broadband provider because of the quality of this podcast. Excuse me, BT.
I appear to be having an aneurysm.
Hmm.
So Matt, where were we? Where was I? Pitykeratolysis.
Holy feet.
Yeah,
Trent
my
Chaz.
mate. I showed my friend, or I sent him a photo, and he was like, "I've had this for ages," and he's still got it.
Why? Try your feet.
I think he's just really likes outdoors. He's kind of Ray Mears, if you like.
Does he go barefoot though? Because
He has it large.
Again, that's not quite an answer to my question.
I can't. He doesn't go barefoot in the street. That's crazy.
It is crazy, but he also has holes in his feet. So it's crazier to have pitykeratolysis.
Pitykeratolysis.
Peter Michael Fopoulos
This
on
is
your
my
feet.
son, Pitykeratolysis.
Why has he got a different second name to you? Greek mum.
Great mum.
Greek mum.
Keratolysis. I love her very much.
Christina
She's
Keratopoulos.
incredibly cross with me.
But
at
she
the minute.
bangs on about a bit too much about Athens for my liking.
What
It's
you don't like Athens?
No, I don't mind it. It's just like you're like
Think
4
outside the
generations away from Greece. Fun, you're an English person.
Try
really.
it. Try bloody Corfu or Crete, even if you like.
Yeah, there's more than just Athens to Greece.
Try that.
Banker, there's more than just Athens to Greece. I haven't done a banker in a while. But yeah, football, the World Cup.
The World Cup, Andrew. It really is a cup of the whole world, Andrew.
So what's surprising about that message to Messi is that you don't come across as Mr. Football, and I would only suspect that
very nice.
Mr. Football would be someone to message Messi, and I think many people at home might not see you as Mr. Football. So it's surprising to see that you had such a zeal for it when you were younger.
I think I just get the energy is contagious. Like I really do care.
You
about
get
the World
dragged
Cup.
into things.
I get dragged. I'm impressionable.
You do just get dragged
Like
into
I was at
things.
Teresa's house last year when
Yeah.
Argentina beat Holland, and I fucking screamed. Like she had to sit down for a bit because I screamed so loud next to her.
Really?
I get really into.
Well, when
I don't
he
support
won.
any team. I just love whoever's playing. I just really support one of them.
Yeah, I get that. The underdog, or with Messi.
Not necessarily the
That
underdog.
was an amazing game, to be fair. That was an amazing
was brilliant.
game. What a wonderful game of football.
I mean, respectfully,
sure.
you don't seem like a football fan either.
I'm not. It's because the
stop
reason
saying-
why we don't bring that up. Well, the reason why people don't see us as football fans is because we never talk about football, which is completely fair.
We might be keeping our cards quite close to our chest, though,
For what purpose?
to develop our sweepstake and to thrive alone.
Yeah, it could be to develop the sweepstake. Well, I used to love it, as any young budding boy does,
But something hurt you.
but something hurt me. Well, no, I used to support Manchester United like everyone, but it's because it's a very Irish thing to support United. So my dad and my nan, big United fans because of the Irish thing. Lots of Irish people support United. It's a thing. And I woke up and I used to be really into them. Got the shirt, love Ronaldo, etc., etc. And then at 13, maybe I was a bit like, I've been to Manchester twice, and that was to go to Old Trafford. They were winning all the time as well, and it just felt cheap at that point. I was like, I can't really. I'm not from Manchester, and this kind of happened at the same time that Brighton were coming up, and I'm from Brighton, so I was like, I'll jump over there. But the problem with jumping off is in some ways it was a good decision to jump off and go to my local team. But then it just exposes the fraudulent nature of all of it. Now it's just I can't really say I support anyone really because I've had 2 teams. And it just all feels like a lie.
Does it feel like you betrayed them?
It just feels like, well, if I'm going to change to a team I should support, the change has fucked it. The fact that I've changed is an issue.
Yeah.
Even though I had no real choice in who I supported in the first place.
Yeah.
Now I just can't look at myself in the mirror with a football shirt on and look at me now.
It doesn't really work.
Do you not think?
I don't think so. I don't see myself really.
We're not football guys.
We're not football.
We're clearly not football guys.
What are
We're
we?
gay guys. We're basically gay guys.
We are.
Did you play football as a child?
I play for a team, as I've told you, called Harambe FC now.
Yeah.
Named after the gorilla that was killed.
Taken too soon.
Harambe, the gorilla,
Yeah.
was shot because some kid jumped into his cage. It's like, imagine a kid. So what? Let's try. Let's transpose that. Let's transpose that, Andrew.
It's like it's like
A little boy runs into your
It's
house.
like an alien jumping into my house.
Is it not just like a little boy jumping into your house?
No, and I'll tell you why. Because if Harambe, which I don't actually really know what happened with Harambe, but thank you for summarising.
I don't think I've
Harambe, a
summarised
different
it.
species jumped into his house,
Okay.
so it can't be a boy. It has to be a different species. But I think the equivalent of a monkey and human, maybe he's an alien, but if he's at a zoo, I imagine he's quite used to humans. So a dog jumped into my house. Happy with that? Good with that?
Yeah.
That's what the equivalent is.
And then
now we know the equivalent.
And then all the other dogs came and killed you.
Yeah.
That seems.
Now
a bit
we know the
unfair.
equivalent. What are we going to do with this information? What's our plan from here?
We're going to say They should have let Harambe have the kid as a mate for at least half an hour, and then tranquilized him normally.
Let Harambe have the keys for kid for at least half an hour, and then tranquilize it normally.
Just to hang out with.
Just to hang out with the kid.
What about you? Have you ever been tempted? You play golf, don't you?
I play far more than golf.
What else do you play? You play golf
Tennis
and PlayStation?
with Matt. Golf and PlayStation. Yes, I did play football as a boy. I was in a club. I was in Hurst Colts FC. Big up.
What was your position?
Left back.
Me too. Are you left-footed?
No.
Well, our story ends
Our
here.
story ends there.
Well, I was left back as well.
Are you left-footed?
Well, I mean, I say that I've not really played to a good level.
Are we rebranding this podcast right now?
Is there a term for
Left backs unite, and we just talk about all stuff to do with left backs. Guys, sister pod. No, and then I went for my. It wasn't really a trial because you could just play. You could arrive. How could you have a question before I've even started?
Go on.
And then I went there, and it was my first time. A bit nervous, I've only ever played footy with my boys at school, and now I'm playing with some lads from the local area. Here we go.
That is a scary time.
It is a scary time. I went in, and it was like a rotation goalie thing. So you just, you'd all play, and then you go, "Oh, do you fancy a go or whatever?" And then I went in goal, and then the boy came in to relieve me of my goalie position, and I went, "If you ever want to jump out, just give me a call." And they loved it.
As a joke?
Yeah, well, I was like 10. Well, just give me a call. Sweet, whatever.
Do you want to hang out or do you want to come out of goal?
Come out of goal.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
I think that's pretty good.
Is it? Just give me a call. It's nothing.
But it's like, there's something to it. It's who's this kid?
It's not, well.
Who's this interesting little upstart?
Well, clearly that's what they thought, because for the rest of the time I was out there, there was a catchphrase, give me a call, for like years.
What did you say?
I said, "Hey, no problem, buddies."
I changed my mobile provider.
Right.
Fellas.
As it got older, I'd be like, Facebook message me, then WhatsApp message me, Instagram DM me, hit me up on Twitch. That was my thing. I was the give me a call guy, and they fucking loved it. There was a king in that club, and they all called me Andy. It was the only time in my life I've ever been called Andy.
And you liked it?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
From those guys?
From those guys, I'm Andy at the footy, and then back home I'd like to be called Andrew when I'm having my gravy and chips.
What are they doing nowadays, those boys?
One of them's an estate agent.
At Tracks?
Yeah. I don't know what the other ones are doing, to be honest. Because
Bricky plasterer?
That's a very classist
No, it's not.
observations you're making.
And one of them's a banker.
Yes. One of them is the president of America. But yeah, I look back fondly to my club football days. Right. Two things that nothing beats halftime oranges in this world. My goodness, why are they? What are they putting in those?
What about
MSG.
What about kissing your life partner?
I'll take the halftime oranges, please. 100% over kissing any girl, including my current girlfriend. Is that what you want? Is that what you want from me? Because that's what's happening.
Is there ever a time you take halftime oranges over kissing your girlfriend?
Maybe if I've just finished kissing my girlfriend for an hour, then I'll probably want some oranges.
But she's there like,
nah, let me just have an orange quickly, and then we can get back to kissing.
But then she goes, please.
Definitely having the oranges now.
Okay.
And yeah, nothing better than halftime oranges. Do you agree?
I don't think I've had them before.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
What's wrong with you?
Well,
You played football, haven't you?
Yeah, but I didn't really play for like a club in that way.
What did you do? Just kicking a ball against the wall and then demanding
Sort
oranges?
of like Kez style.
What's Kez?
You know about Kez? You know Kez?
What's that?
The guy who had that bird in that film about. You know about Kez, Andrew?
You know Kez? The guy with the bird in that film.
What are you talking about? Who is Kez? You don't know about Kez?
No! How many times?
Kez is a really important film, Andrew.
Wait, is the film called Kez? Or is the character called Kez?
The bird is called Kez.
The bird?
Because it's a kestrel.
Wait, the bird is...
It's
Okay.
like Kez,
I
like
haven't-
basically the bird is the bull in Matt's case.
Right, I haven't seen this film. I do know of it. I have seen that poster, so that did make some sense. I'll take back some of the confusion there. What about it?
Matt, for Matt, he's playing on his own with the bull in the same way that the boy, who I think is
playing
called
with the
Ian,
kestrel.
is playing with the kestrel. Kez.
Right. Okay. Have you seen that film?
I have.
Right.
It's shocking that I have.
Yeah, it is kind of shocking.
Brilliant
that you
film.
have.
It's very sad.
Right. Is it Ken Loach by any chance? Taking a punt, but who,
Is a roach a type of bird, or is that a fish?
A roach is a fish.
Which you'll be catching.
Which I'll be
When you
catching
go-
next Sunday.
Are you going with the guy who listens to this pod? I think if he doesn't
Yeah.
listen to this pod, it's pretty fucking rude.
He might listen, I don't know.
We bloody better.
Is it fine to fish? This is a question. Is it fine to fish? Because now it's approaching it. I'm like, am I causing them distress? I think I am a bit, but
course
isn't
you are.
a fish's life just stress all the time? What's like a bit more?
No, I think it's having quite a normal time underwater.
I think I'm probably because that will make me sad.
Imagine if you got grabbed by like.
I know, but we're very different to fish. Don't look startled at that statement because that's the basic statement.
No, of course we are. They're different to us, so they're having a mental time when they get pulled out onto the. It's like,
but they're constantly
in
survival mode.
It's like a kind of fish called Alan grabbing you from the shop and pulling you into the canal.
Well, now that you mention it, I do actually have an art piece. It was a series of works I did on my friend's folder at school, and one of them, they're very kind of subversive types of art. I think I can get it up here. But the kind of crowning jewel of the series was called Human and Chips, and what it was is that you can see the ground, and there's a human and chip shop, and in it there is fish purchasing. You guessed it, human and chips, and then you go down to the water, the river or bay or potentially even a lake, Charlie. Right. I'm not entirely sure, okay. And there were fish fishing, but they weren't fishing, Charlie. They were humaning, and in the water, humans.
Hang it in the frickin' Louvre.
Your thoughts? What do you think that says about society?
Very powerful. I think that what it's saying is that we're all prey, and we all must die. So, but returning to Matt playing football on his own, the experience, I think, I know I often ask for the romance of stuff.
Right.
Matt playing football on his own.
Yep.
I never said I played football on my own.
You did. You said
I said I
was
wasn't
kicking against the
you
wall,
said
Matt.
you were kicking
You're
against the
weeping
wall,
into
then
the top.
headbutting the wall because you hate your life so much, and the football was the only thing you had, and you didn't even really have that.
Do an impression of Matt hanging on the climbing frame and us chatting, why won't anyone hang out with me?
Us chatting?
No, Matt is on the climbing frame and he's just headbutting the frame and he's shouting, why won't they stay with me?
So this is kind of a script, really. That's all I can really do.
Okay, you know what? No, Matt.
Why won't anyone hang out with me?
Matt.
Is that fine? Is that what you wanted?
I want some more as well. I love that.
You want the more?
I want
and you'll get
you to pretend that Matt has just been rejected from football and he's going back to his climbing frame to play on his own.
Stupid kids. Don't even understand what a good time is. I'm fun. They can have a good time with me, but they never really bother giving me a fucking chance. Just want to play some football with them so I don't have to go home again. Whatever. Let's go kick the ball at the wall again. Wall's my only fucking friend.
Are you on your own too?
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
They won't let me play tennis.
They won't let me play football.
Let's make a new game.
What should we call it?
Car Jitsu.
How about tennis football? The quite well-known game.
Okay, let's make tennis football.
We'll hit the ball over the net
And
like
we'll
it's a tennis, but with a football.
Yeah, and then we'll be friends for a long time, but then we'll drift in our 20s, and then you'll just be a memory for me.
And I'll see your Instagram stories every now and again, but I won't interact with them because I feel like if I do that, then I'll be acknowledging the loss of this friendship.
But our memories will never die, although our bodies will decay.
We will live on. So that's how football tennis was made and how friends are lost.
Yeah. So
do you go something like that? Yeah. Pretty bang on, yeah. Well, now that seems like a wonderful time to jump to Thinker's Corner, where we're going to hear from the best and brightest minds that have ever lived and ever have lived. Let's bring out Elton John. Welcome, Elton. Please take it away upon the dance floor.
He's quite ill, apparently.
Oh, a bit closer. No, you're performing later. We need your quote about the World Cup. Okay.
Elton, apparently you're poorly and grumpy now.
Take it away, Elton. I love football, but I'm sick of the World Cup. I don't even care about England. Thank you, Elton.
Thank you, Elton.
Charlie, your thoughts on Elton John's lack of patriotism?
I mean, I do understand why people have been turned off England at the World Cups because it always, I mean, Andrew, I don't know if you've seen the stats.
I haven't, Charlie.
But domestic abuse rises tenfold.
How ridiculous is that? How pathetic is that?
It's obscene.
It's really like, it makes something so dark, so trivial as well.
It's quite predictable. It's a shame how predictable it is.
England
It'd be good if they could surprise us a bit.
More football's on, more beating occurs. That's fucking rancid.
Also, like, why'd you beat your wife? Because England lost to
England how trivial it makes such a horrible thing.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous how trivial it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. Do I lament him? No, because Elton John's also got a lot on, Andrew. The last thing I'd expect from Elton John is that he likes football.
He says he likes football.
What? Go on.
What do you mean, go on?
Did he say that? Did he just say that?
The first 3 words of that quote, I love football.
Well, I don't blame you for not liking football, Elton. Thank you for coming.
But I'm sick of the World Cup. I don't even care about England. Now, he hasn't
He's
elaborated.
more of a grassroots sort of guy, Andrew. He likes the kids playing in a normal way.
Macclesfield Town versus Northern Kentucky. They're different countries.
The recruits. of Bryce Norton.
Weird that like Army have football team.
And they play Christmas Day with the Germany.
Do you think a slur for the RAF is calling them? If I was the Navy and I'm playing, excuse me,
please continue.
Right arse fillers.
Right arse fuckers. I thought you were doing a homophobic thing.
If I'm the Navy and I'm playing the RAF, would I be like, oh, a bunch of riff-raff?
Very good. And then they'd say, you and whose army?
Yeah. What have you got for the Navy?
I guess like something to do with horses.
Navy.
Or Gavy. You're probably just the Gavy.
It would be the Gavy.
Traditionally,
the gayest out of all of them.
Elton, you should give it a go.
I mean, I'd do some stuff if I was on a submarine for a year.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, there is definitely a romance to being at sea with your boys.
With your boys.
Bumming while you look at a deep sea crab.
Yeah. Ooh, what a lovely crab. Can I see your bottom? That's how we go.
I'm already there.
I'm already there. Where?
In his arse. In his bottom.
Don't look at that look on your face. I was already there. With his arse in my bottom.
Not in my bottom, man.
I know.
Could you penetrate another man's arse with your own bum?
You'd have to get like a really tight rubber band and then like get enough of a cheek out to like an erect form and then give it a shot. I think that's the only way it's doable.
Thing I've ever heard. It's awful, Andrew.
Elton's still here, so
Elton, just give football a go.
He loves football.
Well, in that case, thank you for supporting grassroots.
Thanks, Elton. Yeah, maybe the World Cup is there.
Wait, he needs Mandrew, he's asking where the toilet is.
Mandrew, where Elton, the toilet's up there to the right.
Andrew, he says no more loo roll.
Well, just use the kitchen paper in the kitchen. I love kitchen towels. Do you love kitchen not towels, kitchen paper? Fucking hell, what's it called? Kitchen roll. Kitchen roll. Do you love kitchen roll?
Bounty.
Yeah. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean Walsh has a great bit about how men love kitchen roll, and Elle sent it to me because of how much I love kitchen roll, and I thought that's the truth of all men. Do you love kitchen roll?
Don't hate it.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's great. Well, it's a great observation.
Yeah.
So shout out to Sean. I think he's saying, mate, you were talking about how you got World Cup fatigue and had to take a year off. I think that's what Elton's saying here, right? So can you connect with him on that?
Absolutely.
Right. Why did you get World Cup fatigue?
Well, because I was messaging Messi on Facebook. I don't know. I just felt like I was too close to the ball.
Yeah, it was overtaking your life a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit much. I was just like, I don't play football really. I don't know why I'm getting so invested in this. It was more treating it like a kind of drama and it was becoming unhealthy.
What's your favourite sporting event?
My favourite sporting event is probably men's 100 meters in the Olympics.
The men's? Oh, that's very specific. Not the Olympics in general.
No, the men's 100 meters.
Right, not very long.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be short, but fucking sweet.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. That kind of describes you as a person.
I'm incredibly slow. I lost.
It's just and then it's done.
I lost to a guy. I'm not going to name him.
In the Olympic 100 meter final.
Yeah.
Was his name Usain Bolt?
Yeah. No, I wasn't there, Andrew. I was at school.
Okay.
There's a guy at school called Tom Jones. He had a heart condition. Lovely guy. He was a big boy, and he had a heart condition, I think, at the time. And I don't know how, but I lost him. I think I ran it in like 22
You
seconds.
lost him? Did you get lost on the 100 meter track?
I suppose, how would that happen?
I agree. It would take a real idiot. So the 100 meter sprint, interesting. What's yours?
Probably Wimbledon.
Wimbledon.
I've only ever been to Wimbledon once.
Right.
And after a ginormous bender, I was there and I started dissociating because I found out that on my phone that a girl that I'd been calling Pavan all evening is actually called Abby. I basically got like and I completely misunderstood her name.
How have you got that wrong?
Because I got confused between two
Pavan's like a man at a garage.
Is it?
I don't know. Is that racist?
I think
Pavan's
so.
like, do you know?
Very racist. But it was
Pavan.
racist. My misunderstanding was racist as well. It was like, oh my God, I've literally just like completely misnamed.
You've misgendered
two South Asian women.
Pavan and her name was Abby.
Abalasha.
Oh, okay, but it goes by Abby.
It goes by Abby.
So
I was like, are you Pavan? And then
She's
I
gone,
just,
hi, my name's Abby. You've gone, Pavan.
pretty much.
Pavan.
But I truly was like, oh, nice to meet you, Pavan. And I just kept. I was chewing her ear off all evening, being like, Pavan, Pavan, Pavan. And her boyfriend was there. It was just like,
Pavan.
He actually expressed that he didn't trust or like me.
Thank you very much, Elton. We're going to bring out Ronaldo,
I feel like it's Brazilian one from the quote.
Yeah.
but we can't be sure. Take it away, Ronaldo. I'm sure sex wouldn't be so rewarding as this World Cup. It's not that sex isn't good, but the World Cup is every 4 years, and sex is not. Fucking every 4 years for you, mate.
You had it this morning, didn't you? You were saying before the pod.
Pardon?
You had sex this morning, didn't you? You were saying before the podcast started.
I didn't know. What do you want me to say to that? I was not at my girlfriend's house last night.
So I think that...
What do you think about that, Charlie?
I actually saw Ronaldo when I was in Brazil. We were all at the bottom of a building. And
At the bottom of a building.
on the ground.
What should we do today, guys? We just hang around the bottom of a building for a bit.
We were all on the ground.
Sounds
and he was
lovely.
He
What
was
do you mean on the ground?
He was on the roof.
Right,
he was on the roof waving down at us, and we all waved at Ronaldo.
Yeah, and how was that?
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe I've seen Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And he actually had a lady with him right there.
Right.
And I
So you
they were about to
imagine
perform coitus.
if you're banging all the time, well, that happens all the time, but the World Cup every 4 years, glory, is a different kind of
I mean,
beast.
what would it be? What sort of thing would you? What thing? I'm trying to think of what this question is, but there is
Clearly,
something there.
yeah. You don't need to tell anyone that. It's
If there was something that could happen every 4 years,
yeah. What would I want it to be? What's the perfect thing to happen every 4 years? It's a good question, actually.
I guess you have your
Like a
meet your
full-
son.
Terrible one.
No, he's not real. But
He's not real.
He's
Meet
not
my
real.
fake son
You
every
basically
4
have
years.
a lifetime with your son over the course of a day.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like an amazing
You want to see your
dream.
son every 4 years?
I want to see my whole lifespan of my imaginary son every 4 years, please.
You want to see the whole lifespan of your son every 4 years?
I want to see the whole lifespan of my imaginary son every 4 years. Maybe. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of magic.
Do you mean like the rehearsal where they like have her pretend to have a child and they swap it out over the course of a day?
I imagine I mean that, yeah.
Okay,
I've not
you
seen
don't
that.
know.
I don't really understand, if I'm honest.
What would you
I-
like? Kind of Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas every 4 years. Well, actually, yeah.
Do you think that would be better?
I'd like a full MOT, like clean everything inside and out.
Yeah.
Like scrub me everywhere, get inside, scrub my pancreas.
Have you had a colonoscopy?
No.
Do you want one?
I've had a finger up the bum.
Mm.
But enough about my sex life, not by a doctor.
Okay.
By a registered
Did you like it?
doctor. Not at all.
It's
But I
actually
think in
very-
that context, I'm not going to like it in that context. And he really went up there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know the thing about the fear of getting aroused at a kind of appointment? I actually think it's never.
It's never the case,
Ever
but I've
sexy.
always had that. I get erections quite easily,
Right.
and I was going for a penile checkup, a pee look at.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like,
MOP.
I just think if I'm just the idea of being naked in a room, I think is obviously quite arousing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I bet it's going to happen. But I was preparing what I'd say if it did happen.
What did you prepare?
Probably have one love that's got bells on it. Not that. Mr. Captain's come to attention, sir. Don't look at that. It's not me.
This is such a mess.
We can bloody, still doing all that. So
We shouldn't be doing this.
well, that's just going to make it worse, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah. You've got to diffuse the tension.
Need poopy.
Need poopy. If I was a doctor and you came into my surgery and I need to check your cock
with
and
a
you got
rock
an erection and then went, me need poopy, I'd fucking lobotomize you.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I want.
No, but it's also to get
trying to
the
distill the-
embarrassment off yourself.
Oh, right. I thought it was to
Yeah.
get rid of my erection.
Well, there's many things you could say to get rid of erection.
Meanie poopy is one of them.
poopy is one of them, yeah. But,
Okay.
But you're not thinking about it in the broader terms of it, which is the doctor has just seen you get erect and say meanie poopy. Then the doctor, I think, would naturally ask, do you get erections every time you need a shit?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, no, but and there was a lady, and she's there with the latex gloves going around and nothing. It was absolutely fine.
Yeah. So
So-
we've actually been corrupted by porn, but not as badly as we thought we would.
True.
So we have a third guest, Andrew. And he's a footballer as well, would you believe it?
Another one.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic is here, and he says, one thing is for sure, a World Cup without me is nothing to watch. So I was thinking, well, firstly, thank you to Zlatan.
He sounds stupid a lot of the time because he refers to himself in third person, doesn't he? Zlatan does this. He's like an idiot. Is he an idiot? I think we just might be misconstruing
Genius,
that
arrogance.
arrogant, self-confident genius with just being mentally disabled.
Total moron.
Zlatan go there for there's no World Cup without Zlatan. Zlatan is king of football. I think he's an idiot. Maybe he's just a moron.
Now, final guest, one more guest. The World Cup, we got Pele in.
Hello, Pele.
Apparently, Pele was a pedo.
Pele's a pedo.
Apparently.
Really?
The World Cup is a very important way to measure the good players and the great ones. It is a test of a great player.
Well, thank you so much for bringing out this quote. What would you like to talk about?
Well, I was thinking I was thinking, Andrew, it's a test of a great player, right? Is there, I think my thought was, you can do it. If you can do it, a lot of people can do stuff on their own, but can you do it on the big stage, Andrew? So it's like do you reckon there's anyone out there who's just absolutely amazing at like catching or podcasts or like, talking? I think mainly talking, actually. There are some amazing speakers, but they can only speak to themselves and they get rattled when they're...
Who is an amazing speaker that can only speak to themselves?
I'm sure there's millions of people out there
Who is an amazing... You said there's loads of amazing speakers who could only speak to themselves. Give me an example of that.
Well, you wouldn't know. Would
You
you?
wouldn't know.
No,
exactly.
but
So you're saying you know it, but we'll never know.
I just think there probably are people with such potential, but because they can't get in front of people,
right.
they're
they're
reading off absolute scripture
So what
on
they
their
are-
own in their room into the wall. But they can't
So
get
they could write... They're kind of... Are you saying they're like good thinkers?
good thinkers and potentially amazing
Who aren't good at public speaking?
radio presenters that just can't get it out in public. And that's why the World Cup is a real good test because you might be really good at you might be really good at football, but you're on your own, man. You're on your own until you get out there. I'm only talking.
So we need more podcasts, is what you're saying.
We need more podcasts.
Right.
We need more podcasts and more radio stations.
So we can get the really good talkers who are only good at talking to themselves out into the public and talk to other people.
It shouldn't just be Kiss FM. It should be Kiss,
Hug, Pet,
Fondle FM.
Fondle FM.
All of that is possible if people can get out there and show their true potential.
Let's do a quick segment from Fondle FM. Hello and welcome back to Fondle FM.
Ooh,
Grab those
like
titties.
your bottom.
Smack that ass. It's time to put your hands on
let me play
another
with your
lady's
elbow.
breast.
I like that.
Right,
much.
that's enough quotes. Let's jump into some controversy. We're going to talk about North Korea at the World Cup.
What they've been up to.
Your opinions on North Korea in 5 words?
It's a rotten shame.
North Korea's history with the FIFA Men's World Cup is an interesting one.
It better be.
It better be. They've only ever taken part in 2 competitions, 1966
Where we won it.
and 2010. At the debut in 1966... 2010. At their debut in 1966, they became the first Asian country ever to make it to the knockout stage, competing against the Soviet Union, Chile, and Italy, and winning the group stage. But 2010 then saw them qualify ranked 105th by FIFA, the lowest ranked qualifying team since rankings began. It was reported that due to their restrictive regime, North Korean fans and officials were unable to attend the games, so the government paid Chinese actors to go to South Korea and attend in their place. So, sending Chinese spies.
I guess fair enough. They don't give a shit. And
Who's they?
North Korea. Like, I mean,
I imagine the people of North Korea might be like...
I would be that. If I was living in North Korea, I'd be like, the least my government can do is cheat. If we don't cheat, we're so fucked.
Well, they're not cheating in the game. They're sending spies to watch it so it appears that there's a support for them. It's not cheating, is it?
I guess it is. It's not strictly cheating, but it's not ideal, Andrew. It's not sportsmanly.
It's not honest, I suppose.
No, it's not. It's not the spirit of
No.
the Olympic Games or the World Cup.
No.
Also, on the subject of doping, which is a big problem, Andrew.
Right.
Do we agree on that?
We do.
I mean,
Less so nowadays.
it is a massive problem. Apparently, in the running, in the running event, the marathon,
The Olympics or the marathon?
No, in the London Marathon, the guy who won, there's been accusations against the Kenyan team because I think there's some way that they can do a transfusion a couple of days beforehand. So you've still got all the kind of, somehow you've got the benefits of the doping, but none of the blood. So you can transfuse your doped blood out of you like very soon before the event, and then you're still kind of charged off the drugs.
Because they might do
there's
the
no way of
doping test a couple of weeks before, and then they can
or
just
even
do that
sooner
after.
than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they probably should just dope check you on the spot. It can't be that hard.
Yeah, well, you can't on the day is a bit much, but yeah, there's stringent things.
Did you see the video of the London Marathon girl who got with her dad?
No.
There was a
maybe
there was an influencer, a London Marathon influencer who was just kind of on one deep into the race and kind of hallucinating.
Thought it was her boyfriend.
She ran to the side to greet her boyfriend, and she accidentally kissed her dad on the lips. And there's like a slow mo of it. There is, that's her dad.
So she kissed her boyfriend, then her dad. So it's not
even weirder.
I would say that some, I guess, you see it on films. It's a very Mediterranean thing, I guess. But that dads kiss daughters
on the lips.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I've ever seen that.
I have.
But you're into some wild stuff.
Oh, this is some pretty hardcore business.
I mean, would you? I mean, where would you draw the line?
I wouldn't kiss right now. I wouldn't kiss my dad to complete the London Marathon. But if I've signed up for the London Marathon, I've gone through all the training, and then at the mile 24, they say you can only finish this if you kiss your dad, and it's just like that. Of course, I'm going to kiss.
Would you put your mouth over his belly button in order to finish?
At that point, yeah, I would.
Is there anything you wouldn't do?
Suck him off.
But if you were going to win the London Marathon, would you?
If I'm going to win it, I don't care. I'm not going to win it anyway. And I wouldn't want to win it under the I've sucked off my dad pretenses. I'd suck his belly
that would eat
button.
you up at night.
Yeah. So some crazy things have happened in the World Cup, Charlie, as you'd imagine would be the case.
Absolutely.
So we're going to cover some of the craziest things that have happened in the World Cup, but we're going to do it in the style of that's a mad thing that happened. You know, there's TV shows, maddest things that happened in celebrity culture in the 2000s.
It's kind of like this is before AI. You know, this is before the internet.
This is very much when terrestrial television was king instead of the phones and the internet.
Christmas Channel 5 TV fodder.
Yeah, Dom Jolly's often on them. You know, Matt Richardson's on them. Is that kind of
He
vibe.
loves it.
He loves it. It's that kind of So we're going to do that. We're going to cover some of the maddest things in football. So now it's time to do the top 7 maddest things that have happened in the Football World Cup. Oh!
In 1930, in the semi-finals between US and Argentina, the US coach and physician Bob Miller entered to treat one of his players, but he tripped his case. Wait, should I do that again?
No, just go.
He tripped his case and dropped a few bottles and sprayed their contents around. One of the bottles was of chloroform, and when he wanted to stand up after the treatment, he fainted and had to be carried out of the field by players.
I've heard of knocking out your enemies, but not like that in the Football World Cup.
If you wanted a nap, you should have gone back into the hotel where they have loads of beds, I thought to myself.
What is this? 007 the World Cup edition?
Chloroform fall over, more like.
You just don't expect to be seeing that on a football pitch.
Also 1930, before their match against Yugoslavia, Bolivian players entered the pitch with a message spelled in 11 t-shirts in order to earn the Uruguayan public affection. The players were meant to spell Viva Uruguay, but one of the players had a stomach issue just before the match, and they ended up spelling Viva You Are a Gay.
I've had some problems with my stomach, but it doesn't make me a homophobe. Sort it out, Uruguay.
There are plenty of gay footballers these days, and I'm fine with that.
Someone didn't pay attention in Year 7 spelling.
Stick to the football, you bloody Bolivian.
You just don't expect to see that on a football pitch.
In 1938, during the semi-final between Italy and Brazil, Miazza scored a penalty kick. But in a previous play, his shorts elastic failed, so he had to shoot holding his shorts. After scoring the goal, he went to celebrate and raised both arms, and his shorts fell to the ground. A coach assistant had to give him a spare short to continue the game.
Hey, I've heard of a penalty, but getting your knob out for the nation, that's one heck of a punishment.
Sounds a bit like me at the end of a night drinking with the lads. Don't want to see that on a football pitch.
In 1958, Garrincha was about to miss the World Cup. After the squad psychologist João Carvalhais recommended to remove him based on his low intellect, but a few players managed to convince coach Vicente Fiola to keep him thanks to his ability with the ball. There's a story about Garrincha buying a radio receiver, and when he showed the squad his acquisition, a monsieur said, "The receiver won't work in Brazil, it only receives Swedish stations." After checking that, every station broadcast in Swedish, the monsieur convinced Garrincha to sell him the receiver at a discount.
Too dumb to play football? Now I've heard everything.
Garrincha, you don't want to see him at Christmas.
You don't want to see that on a football pitch.
In 1962, Mexican coach Ignacio Trelez was sanctioned and couldn't be on the bench against Spain. Although he managed to get next to the pitch by dressing as a photographer, his costume was quickly discovered.
I was dressed as a photographer in my ex-wife's bush. It was to get naked pictures of her.
You don't want to see that on a football pitch.
Right, well, we've covered a lot of Football World Cup. I think it's time to dive into the wonderful world of different World Cups, because World Cups aren't just for football.
They're for everyone.
They're for everyone and everything.
So, the Bog Snorkeling World Championship has taken...
Otherwise, no. Where's that held? Your bathroom?
Are you implying that I swim in my own toilet?
No, you live in a bog.
I see. This is taking place annually in the small Welsh town of Llanwrtydwels.
Try saying that after a few pints of bread.
Competitors complete 2 laps of a 180-foot lane carved into the Waenreid peat bog, aided by nothing but flippers and a snorkel. And a dream. Wetsuits are encouraged, but they're not required.
Now, the Bog Snorkeling World Championships.
I'm worrying about monsters in there, to be honest.
Yeah, bog monsters.
Surely there's something in there.
There'll be a man down there.
There probably will be a man down there.
Genuinely concerned, genuinely fearful.
I would hate that.
What's the worst thing to find at the bottom of a bog? It's a man.
But he's alive, but he's fucking mangled.
Yeah, and he can somehow...
It's like Jaws. It's like bog Jaws.
Bog...
You know when they find that guy in the sea?
In Jaws?
He's dead, Andrew. but there's a man who's
Who's dead?
Forget
Jaws.
it. So the Bog Snorkeling World Championship. I don't think it's necessarily fair to call that a world championship. You haven't got Peru down at the Bog Snorkeling, do you?
Why not?
Well, you got it's going to be just loads of Welsh people and maybe a couple guys from
International
the
applicants are
north.
welcome. Of course, it's a world championship.
They are, but there are no bogs in Spain or in kind of Colombia.
Yeah, and people don't play football that much in India, but you can still compete. It's still a world championship.
I think the barriers to the bog barriers are much higher than.
So that means it's not a world. No. But this is the whole point with these sports: is that not many people are going to play them, but there's still a world championship. The best bog snorkelers are going to be in the Welsh town of Llanwrtyn, Wales.
I wonder what they look like. What's a boggy physique?
The boggy. How would you describe someone who has a boggy disposition?
They're quite droopy.
Droopy.
Their walk is eternal. They walk look like
their walk is eternal.
They walk a bit
they're constantly walking.
They walk like they're on the kind of lasting treadmill.
Yeah. Okay. There's a laborious walk.
Yeah.
It's a good name for an album.
Laborious walk.
The laborious
Sponsored walk is my album.
Weird. Well, we've got the sequel coming up now. The Laborious Walk.
The Laborious album.
Yeah. I think the snorkeling aspect of this confuses me. So if it's a race, why isn't it just swimming? I feel like if it's a snorkel, it should be who spotted the most fish, who's seen the most bog. Why the snorkel? Do you know what I mean?
So you can breathe underwater?
But does your head have to be underwater all the time? If so, then I get it.
No.
If it doesn't, then I don't get it.
I think having a snorkel is maybe necessary in a bog, in case you hit trouble or get dragged.
Yeah.
Bog is terrifying. No. And what I've been told, Andrew, is that at the side of these championships, there's a spoken word stage where people are doing bog themed spoken word. Do you want to give us a whirl?
Oh, I thought you were going to give us a whirl.
I will give us a whirl.
What's the point of these champs? We live in the bog. I don't need to come to Wales to see all the reeds and the mud and the dirt that's filling our cities and our towns to this day. Let's stop playing. Let's start seeing. Take off your snorkels. Put on your punching gloves. It's time to revolt against the bog. Fuck the bog. Fuck all you.
In this bog, there is much peat. Peter. But he's blue. Blue Peter. Big Sita.
Now, usually you wipe the floor with me for these spoken word things, but you've just had a fucking mare live on camera. I think, surprise. I was expecting you to absolutely tear me apart there, but that was your worst one yet.
In the bog, there is so much peat.
It was like you were trying to make it, because peat is new. It was like you were trying to bring it to Blue Peter. Like you just in your mind, like I just have to get it to Blue Peter, and then we're fucking plain sailing from there.
But I was,
and then when you went Blue Peter, and you were like, no, I've got something, and you just went like that. Let's move on to our next fun world championship, and I wonder what it will be. Charlie, your predictions?
It's gonna be something to do with animals.
It's the wife carrying world championships. Are women animals?
No way. They're beautiful.
They're
all of them, every one.
Animals are beautiful too.
Some of them aren't. I don't think moles are very beautiful.
Mole rats.
Can you eat mole? I was speaking to someone about this.
You can eat anything.
Does anyone eat mole?
No. Maybe.
Otherwise known as Canto. Yukon Canto. Yukon Canto.
You can't even say it.
You can't count to 10, mate.
Two pretty good jabs there.
This takes place annually in Sonkajärvi, Finland, where I'm going next week.
You are going next week.
This year is the 4th of July, which is the
Wait, you're very close to the wife carrying championships.
I won't be going.
You can maybe get some of the prelim.
Maybe. I could just pick up a wife in just wherever I am, I guess.
Yeah.
But I imagine
very different things about picking up a wife and picking up your wife.
Sounds like some more spoken word. Let's go.
I pick up wives, but I don't see me. I'm out here looking for a girl to be with me, but they don't see who I am, so I pick them up and throw them away, just like every other day.
I don't see colour. I only see numbers. The event involves male participants carrying their female partners on their backs through a challenging obstacle course, featuring water, hurdles, and sand pits. The rules are, the female participant does have to be legally married to their male partner, and she has to be 17. Why not 18?
They thought of everything. That might be the legal age to marry in Finland.
Well, I think that's a disgrace. The minimum weight of the wife and the minimum age to marry in, where is it? Somewhere is 12. That's far. What do you think about that, Andrew?
It's kind of weird that you know that.
I haven't checked it for my own sort of research reasons. I've been told by a man. The minimum weight of the wife to be carried is 49 kilograms. If she weighs less, the wife will be burdened with a rucksack containing additional weight. And she'll wear it like a kind of year 7.
Yep.
The track contains 2 dry obstacles. Give me some dry obstacles, Andrew.
I'm just not sure why I'm here. Oh, fuck. Well, the weather's nice today, isn't it? Not best for the wife carrying championships. I'd rather be bloody at home, wouldn't I? Yeah.
One more of them, please.
Well, the thing about the rule, they just don't know how to run a bloody organisation over here. Can't see their arse from their elbow, quite frankly.
The only equipment permitted during the race is a helmet worn by the female competitor and a belt by the male competitor. There's something horny going on here. Several types of carry are possible. A piggyback, a fireman's lift over the shoulder, or Estonian style, where the wife hangs upside down with her legs around her husband's shoulders, holding onto his waist.
We can try that one.
Okay.
The wife hangs up, the other wife.
Upside down with her legs around her husband's shoulders, holding onto his waist. I know it.
A head is in the groin.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's not a problem.
So you need to go.
Oh, God. Okay, go.
Wait, stop moving away from me. Come back.
Go.
Hold on.
Shouldn't we do it the other way around? Alright, there you go. Yeah, that's good. Do you reckon you could run the obstacles?
I feel sick.
This can't be how they do it. No one is choosing Estonian style. I don't know how to put you down. I want to put your hands down.
I don't think you can play against your wife in this competition.
Wife hangs upside down with her legs around the husband's shoulders.
I think that's right.
That's a ridiculous way to run it.
Yeah, but if she was 17 and 49 kgs.
Yeah, I guess so. But it was very. I felt I wouldn't be able to run very well. I'd be hampered.
Or maybe behind you.
Behind you?
Like face in arse.
Yeah.
Could work.
That might work, but then I can't hold on to her in any way.
She's holding your waist.
I feel like the Estonian style is probably the wrong way to go. So wife carrying originated from the legend of Herko Robber Ronkanen, a sensitive Finnish shoemaker. A sensitive Finnish shoemaker? Charlie, please, a sensitive Finnish shoemaker.
Why don't you like my laces?
I thought they were great. I think they're good. I've said I like them.
Well, I got this impression that you didn't.
Well, that's
appreciate
right.
How I tied
I
them.
literally said how great they were.
And your son looked at me in a kind of strange.
Fuck this! I'm going to Clark's. Then one day he gave all his earnings to another woman who was in need and returned home with nothing to show for his travels, which annoyed his wife. Rumours started spreading in the village about a benevolent robber who stole from the rich and gave to the poor. Ronkanen's wife put 2 and 2 together and confronted Ronkanen and beat him with a broom. Ronkanen had had enough, so picked up his wife, carried her all the way into the woods, and left her there in the snow. It took her hours to get home as she was small and frail, and by the time she had made it, her husband was gone.
Do you think that's... I think that's what they mean by sensitive then. He's just like really stressed out.
Yeah, I mean, it would take a lot, and I mean a lot,
to dump your wife in the woods.
For me to pick up Elle and leave her in snowy woods and then go home. And never return.
Would you ever do that?
No, I wouldn't ever do that.
Okay.
Would you ever do that?
I would hope not.
Yeah.
What else could you conjure?
Punching wall events?
Screaming into stuff events? Screaming loudest scream into pillow.
Do the loudest scream you can do? On camera. No, we need to see your face. Thank you.
That felt really good. You have a go. Have a go at that. This is what we're doing.
I think Andrew takes it. I think it was a slightly louder scream.
So we both got a lot to let out.
We've both got a lot to let out. Let's go on to the Quidditch World Cup. We all know Quidditch. We all know what World Cup is. Let's bring them together.
Like a load of bollocks.
What a load of bollocks. Get a fucking life. Yep, agreed.
Firstly, you're like running around. The whole point of Quidditch, the reason why Quidditch is any good to watch is because they're flying.
Yep.
Which you can't do, Andrew.
You can't do. Also known as the IQA World Cup, this is an international Muggle Quidditch tournament hosted every 2 years. Most recently in Belgium, 2025.
Imagine flying out to fucking Belgium to go. What are you doing? I'm going away this weekend. What are you up to?
The Quidditch World Cup.
I'm playing Quidditch in Belgium.
Because there's that scene when they go into there is the real Quidditch World Cup. Well, not the real one, but, you know, the imagined one. And it's like the massive stage. They'll think it's like, oh, look, it's Victor Crumb. That's what they'll be doing. Is he Victor Crumb? Crumb sounds like a bit of an...
Victor Crumb is a bad name for...
Is it Crumb? Because that's like a name you give to a cartoon mouse, not like this big, bad Victor Crumb.
What would you call him? What's like the sexiest Romanian hardman name?
Igor Hardcock.
Mm-hmm.
Known as quadball due to licensing issues and to distance the sport from J.K. Rowling, I imagine, given some of the controversies. This competition was first held in 2012. Players run around on sticks trying to get a quadball, a slightly deflated volleyball, and one of the sad imagery everywhere.
It's all sad.
A slightly. What do you need to play Quidditch? A slightly deflated.
Have we got the
volleyball.
ball? No, it hasn't been slightly deflated.
No, it's too plump at the moment. It's too adequate for the sport it's meant to be played. We need
Let's
to let
deflate
air.
it.
We need to let. Yeah, let's deflate the ball so we can play Quidditch now. Fucking hell. You've got to.
The snitch is a tennis ball inside a cloth tube,
Give up.
hanging from the shorts of an impartial official dressed in yellow.
So a guy runs around. I
And they
imagine
get-
it's quite easy to catch the seeker. It's just some fucking bloke, isn't it, running about? It's one of the organisers running about.
Is it kind of LARPing adjacent?
Yeah.
Is it kind of medieval? It's like battle reenactment almost. I reckon that's the crowd.
Yeah, 100%. I think more of an introverted crowd than battle reenactment.
They're sweet people.
No, I think they're
they
like
cunty?
they're actually horrible.
That form of nerd where they're kind of nasty is
Worst.
brutal.
Kind of worst person to be.
Angry.
Angry at the world because they
Judgmental.
don't like your interests, so they take it out on the world.
I think, it's possible that it could go one or two ways. I think there are some nice ones there, but there are some absolute
absolutely.
wankers.
I just think, how have you got into that? It's one of those things you see, and even if it sings to you, it's like, let's not. I don't want to get into.
But you love if you love Harry Potter, it's quite possible you would get. I mean, you love Harry Potter.
I've been waiting for that.
It's not an insult. I'm as in that. Why? What means that you wouldn't do this?
Because I don't love Harry Potter that much. What I do is enjoy the film franchise every year.
I mean, have you checked out at all the new AI version? Is it AI?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
The new AI Harry Potter.
The new TV series.
I thought it was AI.
The whole TV series.
I thought they AI'd it.
No. They might have used some AI in it.
I hope so.
I think I've seen there's some controversy about them using AI. The whole thing is an AI. That would be massive if they just decided, fuck it, we'll do it all AI.
AI.
There he is. Which is a wonderful time to jump into. It was a wonderful time to football kick our way into Patreon Valley and dive. Yeah, many others. Anything. Well, how's the Valley?
The family.
Did I say family?
No, I don't know.
How's the Valley?
The Valley is really, really competitive, but in a kind of there's vuvuzelas.
They've all divided into groups.
The Valley is kind of full of buzz and competition and merriment.
But they're happy with it. They're doing keepy uppies. They're practicing their free kicks. They're
playing quad ball, and the quad ballers are actually being accepted. Any sporting feat or any competition whatsoever is welcome.
Now's the time to get it done in the Valley. If you've ever wanted to introduce a sport, then bloody
people
do
are playing
it.
chess.
As ever, join the Patreon for an extra episode, and you could end up like. Well, firstly, we're just going to go to Malcolm Sirloin again, who's had quite a good streak recently. I don't know if this is true, so I'm going to have to verify this live on air. But Malcolm Sirloin says, "Did you know Harry Kane talks like that because he bit the tip of his tongue off when eating a prawn sandwich?"
No.
Now, Malcolm's either fucked us here, or it's true, and that's great.
Why is that not more commonly known?
Okay, Malcolm Sirloin's just fucked us there. It's
Fact
not
check.
true at all.
Has he done that on purpose to humiliate us?
I think he's humiliated us there, and that seems out of pocket.
I respect it, actually.
Fine.
He's taking on two big hitters.
Well, Malcolm Sirloin likes his podcast hosts. Well done.
Congratulations.
Let's do this from Alfie Mouthy Shut It. If you were to pick a starting 11 for the World Cup, but none of the players are allowed to be footballers/sportsmen, who's on your team and who's managing them? Right, goalkeeper.
Paul from my village.
Left. Now, did he say celebrities?
Did he?
He didn't. Paul from the village is accepted.
Paul from my village on left back.
Very quick, one sentence as to why.
He's a safe pair of hands.
Left back.
Left back.
Oh, he's your goalkeeper.
Is he? Paul. Okay, so in goal, Paul from my village because he's a safe pair of hands.
Left back.
The whole of the bottom defence is my brothers. Left back, middle, and right.
That's sweet. So left.
Left, Luke.
Centre. Left centre.
Dan.
Right centre.
Mark.
Right back.
Ben Fogle.
Ben Fogle. Why?
He's a brilliant presenter.
Centre defensive mid. We're going for a 4-2. I don't know. Let's do 4-4-3.
Centre defensive Malcolm Sirloin.
You've put Sirloin. Why?
I respect I think we need somebody with
Tenacious.
gusto and you need to be bold.
Willing to put his feet on the line for the cause. Centre attacking mid.
Me.
Why?
I just really like football and I'd like to be involved in this.
Right midfielder.
BB.
Why BB?
Cave, not Netanyahu.
Not Netanyahu.
Because she's, I think it's inclusion. You have to have people involved who are, you have to have ladies involved.
Okay, why BB is a lady?
Why BB? Because she is incredibly exciting to be around.
Left mid.
John Major.
John Major.
John Major.
The old leader of the Conservative Party.
Yeah.
Why? How old's John Major now, quickly? I'd imagine 82. Quickly, quick fire guesses. How old is John Major?
84.
He's 83. Split the difference. Look at that. John Major left mid. Why?
Well, because he's just he's just very intimidating to play against.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm playing John Major.
Left striker.
Jason Mraz.
Right.
Because you need to have a bit of sing-song every now and then.
Okay.
When
Right
times are
striker.
hard. Right striker.
Yeah.
Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips.
From the Somali pirate tanker.
So Tom Hanks is Captain Phillips.
I think the real Captain Phillips.
Stays good under pressure.
No, the real Captain Phillips. I want the real one.
Is it a real story? Yeah. With the real Captain Phillips.
He's been through a hell of a lot, so he can handle any sort of penalty.
And he deserves a bit of a run out.
Yeah.
Manager. Yeah.
Tony no, he's dead.
Tony Soprano is dead.
Manager would be Sally.
Hold on. Is that a Soprano spoiler?
No, the actor. I mean, the actor is Tony Soprano.
Oh, so James. Yeah, okay. Because I am watching The Sopranos.
And
so
then,
I was about to get annoyed.
I think it's ambiguous.
I haven't seen the end.
In that case, he could be dead or alive.
I gave you that was such an opportunity to avoid the spoiler, and you've managed to drag it back in.
Manager.
Jollof Rice.
Yeah, he's the
dish.
No, there's a guy called Jollof Rice. He's a Nigerian postman.
He's a Nigerian postman.
Yeah.
So he's going to deliver the right team. So now it's the one. Now we're going to bicycle kick our way up to Pieces Pasture, where we're going to finish this episode with some pieces, as ever, to sum up our feelings on the topic of the week, which is with the World Cup. And to this week is somewhat different because we've only got one piece. Sorry, we're going to get back on our pieces BS. We're going to get down on those pieces very soon. We're doing a lot of batch cooking. It's tough sledding out here, but we love it, and that's why we're here. But
and also, Andrew's girlfriend is doing a gig tonight, and we can't wait to be there.
We can't wait to be there. But Charlie has delivered a piece for us.
I have.
He's managed to conjure one up from the wonderful mind that he has.
Andrew, this is my piece. This is called Fighting. No, it's not.
That was from 4 weeks ago. That's a topic from 4 weeks ago.
This is called World.
After recording for an hour and a half on this podcast on the World Cup, this piece is called The Winter Olympics, and it's by me.
This is called World Cups, and it's by me. A submission to the Metro Opinion column. Alan from Surbiton, age 56. I don't think there's anything wrong with the daddy thing in sex. It's all wrapped up in the idea of power and play, and I think that can be really lovely, actually, if it's wielded in the correct way. I think you only run into issues if you start using more distant male relatives, like nephew. Who's your stepson? I am your uncle. That's when it gets tense and weird. I tried to incorporate role-play into sex with my late girlfriend. She's not dead, but she did leave me, so she's dead to me. I didn't just want to be a doctor or a policeman. I wanted to be an individual. My favourite was being Ronaldinho, the Brazilian footballer. He's the coolest guy I know, and I reckon he's really, really good at shagging. I keep whispering obrigado in her ear and wearing shin pads. But that's not why she left. And I don't need her for roleplay anyway. I can do it all by myself. Right now I like pretending to be the ruler of a made-up country in the middle of a coup. I'm all stressed out and trying to hold on to power, so I go into the toilet mid-cabinet meeting and just touch myself. Yes, Mr. President. They will respect you, Mr. President. Anyway, these are just some life hacks for you guys. Thank you very much. That's from Alan from Surbiton.
Thank you very much for your submission, Alan from Surbiton, suggesting that we can roleplay individually. Why don't we roleplay when we masturbate?
Why don't we pretend we're in the World Cup while we're coming?
Yeah. What's the best time to masturbate? What's the most erotic time of the World Cup to masturbate? Right now?
Right now. No, I was the feeling of winning the World Cup. You know how you can bottle... there's no drug that can replicate the sense of... I have had this thought for a while, actually. There's no drug that exists that can replicate the feeling of scoring like the winner of a World Cup. Like, there's no glory drug.
Yeah.
I think if there was a glory drug, we'd be doing it all the time, Andrew. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. But back to masturbation. Yeah, I think maybe I've scored... It's the semi-finals.
Yeah.
And we're going to get that semi into a full-blown todger, hopefully.
I see.
I've just scored we're 1-0 up, but it's still a tight game. I've scored the second goal. We're going to cruise through now. I get subbed off at the 89th minute, go straight to the change rooms and have a wank. That's what I'd do if I had to role play masturbation by myself in a World Cup setting.
Yeah, and also just pretending to be the players is a perfectly valid.
How would you pretend to be Phil Foden?
Oh yeah, I'm proper. I've been left at home, but don't worry.
Is that going to get you going?
It doesn't matter because I got all the more time to fondle.
So there you go. Role playing shouldn't just be for couples; it can be for lonely men who love football as well. What have we learned this week, Charlie?
Well, we've learned that the World Cup comes in many shapes and sizes, Andrew. From goblets to mugs. So
From bogs
to Pete's. And everything in between. We've learned that we've barely touched on any women's World Cups. I don't know if that exists. Surely it does.
It definitely does.
It's crazy that I even said that then.
It's crazy you even said that.
Yeah, I think the World Cup is good, but don't get too close to it, otherwise you might end up DMing.
At the end of the day, it is just a sport. Yeah. And maybe we should open up. Why is there so much focus on football? Let's televise the bog snorkelling, televise the wife carrying.
Yeah, and also introduce new
maybe
sports.
Put the Quidditch on the radio, if that. Maybe just we can keep that one quiet.
Yeah, I think we can bin off the Quidditch. But I think introduce the World Cup as an idea. Everyone wants to see a massive competition. So even if it's a sport that's completely other than Quidditch, the world's strongest man, amazing.
Yeah, great.
The world's anything. People want to feel important and like they're seeing something that's worth seeing.
Yeah.
If we're doing the kind of the village fate sheepdog trials, it's like that's fine.
Best in village,
but I want to
best in I don't care.
Exactly. I want to see some Bolivian guy going toe to toe with a massive Russian.
I agree. Annoyingly, I just watched a documentary about the World Rock Skimming Championships and I failed to bring it up. But there you go. It's a great documentary. You should
What's the
watch
record?
It. I can't remember the record, but the most interesting takeaway from it is that in the UK, we focus on the distance of the skimming stone, but in the US, they focus on the amount of skips.
I think the amount of skips matters more.
I agree. And rarely, for a rare occasion, I'm on the US side. And even the controversy in that is that the World Championships, there's a back wall to it. So you can hit the wall. So it's all a bit bizarre. And there is some chatter in the skimming community about it. Maybe it's time for reform. Might be time for reform in the World Skimming Championships. Love you, Charlie.
Love you too.
See you next week.
They're going to find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe, and spoiled. Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're going to find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's it up from me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.